All right. So this is my personal PS5 that we're fixing now. As you can see, it's not in the back where it normally is at, right here. So this is what happened with my PS5, PS5 Pro. So I was doing a repair for a customer on a PS5 Slim, and when I was putting the board back into the house, I was replacing the power supply. So when I was putting the board back in the console, um, I messed up the ribbon cable on their console, so I didn't have one to do it right then and there. I didn't have a replacement, and the customer was the same day. I mean, like, priority fix. It was a priority fix um service. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab my PS5 Pro and grab the cable from it, right? So I did it. I put on the customer's console. Console turned on, fine. But then when I got my replacement cable, I got like, I don't know, I guess not an original one. Yeah, it's not an original one. I bought it with the whole board and everything. I thought it was gonna be the original, and it wasn't. So I put it on my console, um, and it wasn't working anymore. It wasn't the button. The button wasn't basically turning on. So since the button wasn't turning on, I said, okay, you know what? I'll just use just use my controller in the meantime, so I don't have to really take it apart. I don't really need the button to work, right? Well, yesterday I had my controller charging right here on the desk. I have two of them. I have this one. This is my test one that I use on all my consoles, and then I have mine that has control freaks and stuff. It's a little bit distinguishable, but I grabbed it and didn't notice that was my controller, and I synced it to another console. So now my console don't have a controller that's synced. So we're gonna have to go in here and see if we can fix the cable, or get it to, or manually turn it on. At that point, if we can't turn it on through the button, we're gonna have to manually turn it on by grounding the 3.3 on the power button. So that's what we'll do. So yeah, this is my personal PS5. Our stuff breaks too, more than we would have liked. I've also done my HDMI port on this one. I did buy this console used, and um, in new condition, used but new condition. And I guess the port had issues, or maybe me from testing so many consoles, because I test all the consoles on two different areas. I tested where, oh well, now it's moved, but yeah, I tested on a 4K TV after I tested on my bench multiple times. Um, so our stuff breaks too. Oh, and my little plate, I gotta remember this. I know exactly where it's at to put it back. I didn't put it back last time. I couldn't find it. So let's just, I think this screw, oh, that one too, right here. Skip this. I have a little bit of music playing in the background. Okay, so on this console we don't have to take I don't think we have to take everything apart. I think we could just do it from right here. But since how the cable is, I would take off. I would probably take this whole. I would even probably remove the power supply. There's not what we. Oh yeah, so everything's here. So the issue apparently is here. I might have to take off my gloves for this, and let me get lighting. So it's like it doesn't sit straight. There straight. Maybe is it this that's not properly installed? Let me see. It looks good to me. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove it and try to put it back inside. And maybe this screw will help. Where's that long? It's supposed to be a silver one, but I think this one will do too. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay, that actually released some tension from it. Let's see what happens when I just having a hard time coming out. I just might have to remove it. Um, or should we test it since it's straight now? Let me see. Let's test to see. Because it was bad. It was a little bad. No. And it's just a cheap cable. I need to get the original, to be honest. And look, I can't even pull the cable out of there right now. So I'm going to disassemble. I'm going to keep disassembling. Um, Basically, we need to remove the. Oh, actually, I don't even have it in, so it's fine. I gotta remove these though. There. What if it's good on that side and it's just the other side that needs to be fixed? So what I'll do is, let's see. We gotta make sure that we can power it on with this, and then we'll, I guess, assemble. Oh, I'm missing a screw. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's plugged in. Let's go ahead and test with this right here. Get this cable out of here. Oh, why would it go in there? There. Unless I swapped out the boards by accident, but no, I think this is the board for the PS5 Pro. So we'll unplug it from the other side. I will plug it back in. Okay, and then we'll test again. There. Nothing. I'm gonna have to buy the original cable because this is not it. Yep, nothing. I just might have to order the real cable. Why do they sell fake stuff that doesn't work? Yeah, it could literally, it could fit anywhere. It's crazy. I'm scared. So whatever, we're gonna have to short the pins and yeah, we're gonna have to short the pins. Alright, just try again. Okay, let me see if I find the old ribbon cable and look at it and see. But damn, I'm gonna have to order one. I wanted to fix this right now. I wanted to at least power it on. Oh look, wait, the side is not fully in right here. That's the thing, is it doesn't fit good. The cable doesn't even sit there. There latched good, actually. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, let's get it. Let's go. Alright, but this is tricky. This is tricky. This is tricky. I unplugged it. This is tricky because it has to stay in the same exact position. It cannot move. It cannot move right here. So how? Oh, let's sync a controller. Let's do that. Let's sync a controller. Let's sync a controller before anything. I have something I can sync here with. I knew I had a good feeling I was gonna able, but the most important thing, we sync a controller is fine if it stops working or whatever. It's fine. But damn, we would want to put that back exactly that like that. But it's hard. So there's gonna be some movement and everything. Um, maybe not like that. Oh, the okay, can that be put later? Let's for now we gotta sync the controller. That's what we gotta do. So let's go ahead and plug in HDMI. Um, we need power. Oh, we need this. Yeah, we need this connected. What am I doing? That's what I was trying to do. It didn't reach. Yeah, we'll just connect it like this for now until we figure it out. Right, but we gotta be careful. I'm plugging this. Okay. See. See. Yeah. Okay. So we're ready to sync a controller. Let's go ahead and do it. We really didn't even need to plug in HDMI, but whatever. Go. And of course, the HDMI needs to be refreshed. I need to get a better capture card. It is annoying. It is annoying. Look, I need to do this every single. Got white light. Should have had an image by now. But yeah, it's my capture card. It's annoying. How about use buffering? Does that make a difference? No. I don't know. You see, sometimes it's even the cable. Oh, there. You see, it's my capture card. It's my capture card. But let's say at least we have the controller synced. Look, my camera froze now. It's like annoying. What is going on? And we don't have no drop frames, nothing, nothing. Everything's good and everything's frozen. I don't know. I know there's something else happened too, but oh, let me turn this off already. Let me go back. Hold on, we'll fix it in a second. Let's just All right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Also, my music switched to my headphones, which I don't want it there. Maybe I pressed the button or something. There. I don't know. And then let's fix the capture card issue. Let's go back to my regular scene and see why we frozen like that. Oh, I think I know why. Because I probably used this camera for something else. Yeah, look, that looks real. Let's change it. There, we're good. All right, we're good. And then this, no, then the microscope is also messed up. There, yeah. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and unplug. Unplug. We're gonna try to rebuild this somehow. I wish I would knew like uh, this needs to be in that same position right here. So what can we do? We unplug this. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna push that back. We're gonna take this out of here and we're gonna go up. Like, oh, but first we need to put this. Wait. Yeah, we got this. We're gonna do this. You know, if we can launch rockets into space, I'm sure we can get this done. Oh, the magnetism. Okay. Oops. Okay. And the crazy part about that, after here, we won't be able to see if it shifts, moves, or anything. But that's why you're supposed to do one this side first. But for some reason, it is not lining up right. Oh, and I'm doing it the wrong way. Yeah, it would have to be something like this. I would have to do it like this. And that probably already just that alone probably. Yeah, I have to do like this. I can't see what's going on here. There. Okay. Let's see. And then we have to test to make sure that the button is still working before we go any further. Or and is our button even there? It's not. We dropped our button. We dropped our button, man. That sucks. Where did we drop our button? We need to look for the button now. Dang. Is it on me? thing is tiny. Is this the button? What's this? No. Where's the button? We just had it. We just had it. It's not there. No, the button's not there. That is. Let me turn this light on and see if I can find it on the floor. Maybe I dropped it. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I got it. I got it. It was on the chair, so it did fall on me. But yeah, we gotta take everything off. Not everything, but this part right here. Luckily, I noticed now, and not when the console was fully built. So that would have been a problem. Oh, it came off. Yeah, so guys, so we already seen, we already seen the controller and everything like that. I'm going to have my coffee real quick, and I'll come back. I'll come back in a moment.